Hi folks, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited today because I'm flying to Lisbon, the capital and the largest city of Portugal. This city is full of life and culture. It is located on the western coast of the Iberian Peninsula and is known for its spectacular views, amazing landscape, and a sizzling nightlife. This city is also home to some of the best beaches in Europe, making it a very popular destination for tourists. Lisbon is one of the oldest cities in the world and the second oldest European capital city, predating other modern European capitals by centuries. The city has a rich history and culture, which is also reflected in its architecture, museums and art galleries. I just can't wait to explore this city with you. So come with me as we embark on this beautiful journey. We can explore the city, taste some of the Portuguese food and pastries. So I just arrived in Lisbon, first time here. This is the airport. I'm going to just go get my luggages. Nice Mercedes. And alright, I just can't wait to see Lisbon. I just can't wait to show you, so stay tuned. So this is a little bit different from New York. You know, when you land, you just go straight to immigration and to your luggage. Now this place, you have to walk through all these shops before I get to baggage claim. So it's a little bit different. Yeah, so the baggage claim area is a little bit far. We have to walk almost like 5 minutes to get to the baggage claim. I'm still walking. Wow. I didn't expect this at all. So I got into a taxi from the airport to Baixa, which is the grand and historic center of Lisbon. It's a smart and stylish shopping district with many high-end hotels. The ride from the airport to Baixa is roughly about 25 minutes. It cost me about $30 or 30 euros, sorry. However, you can take an Uber. I think the Uber is cheaper, but the taxi was right over there and I picked it up. So as we go into Baixa, let's enjoy the views of the city. And what you see over there is the tuk-tuk, which is another way for tourists to get around town. We'll get into it and you can see that better. So here we are in Lisbon. Beautiful city, rich in history. So we have arrived in Baixa. This is where my hotel is. I'm going to be staying at Lisbon Stay, beautiful boutique hotel, not far from here. And I booked a tour with a tour guide through an app called With Locals. So this is the lobby of my hotel, Lisbon Stay. I'm just going to drop my bags and quickly go and meet my tour guide because my tour starts in roughly about 30 minutes. So I ordered an Uber ride and I'm going to Mirador de São Pedro de Alcântara. So come with me as we take this Uber ride and now see more of the city.
You want to go to Mirador de São Pedro de Alcântara, that's it?
Yeah, I'm meeting my tour guide over there.
Okay. Let's go.
I like how small this. Right in the center.
Yeah.
Which is very good.
It's well spotted.
Yeah, so I don't have to worry about restaurants. I can just come down and eat. because all the walls are tiled.
Yeah, in this area you have a lot of buildings. Nowadays you have some places when they are renovated that they put tiles also.
Tiles also?
Yeah.
What is this? Caixa.
Caixa, it's a bank.
Caixa, it's a bank.
It's the national bank.
National Bank, okay. Caixa,
Yeah.
okay.
It's called Caixa Geral de Depósitos.
So this is where the tram.
This is the line for the tram. Yeah.
Yeah, the
28.
Oh, okay, so I can come and stand here and get a 28. Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It begins in Martim Muniz Square, and it ends on Campo de Ourique. It's a neighborhood.
Oh, okay.
It's called Campo de Ourique.
Okay. So where is it the other towns?
Sorry?
We have Chiado, you have
Bairro Alto.
yeah.
These are neighborhoods in here.
Okay.
You have Chiado, Bairro Alto, Campo de Ourique, Príncipe Real, Cais do Cedré. There's the tram.
Oh, the tram. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. They have something similar like trams in Antwerp in Belgium.
Oh, okay.
Okay. But you guys pronounce it
Bairro Alto.
I'm gonna struggle with that. Bairro out.
Bairro Alto.
Bairro out.
Yeah.
I thought it was like Bar Alto. You know, like I see the ALTO.
ALTO.
Yeah.
It's out. It's high.
Out. Okay.
Yeah.
Bar out.
Bairro Alto.
Bairro out.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, it's Bairro out. I have to speed up my.
No, it's not easy.
It's not easy at all.
It's not easy.
And this what was it? That square over there. This
is the square. It's called Luís de Camões. It was a writer, Portuguese writer.
Okay.
And this is the square. Now they are going to build that. They do it in the Christmas.
First time.
Yeah. And you have a lot of lights in here.
It's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah.
I like the way they've preserved this for all these years.
Yeah, and you have to. Nowadays you have to. If you buy an old building, you can renovate it inside, but you have to keep it. Yeah, you have to keep the facade. Yeah. Everything on the right side, it's Bairro Alto.
So this little rides here is called a tuk-tuk. You know, they take you around town. Hey, what's up? How much is that?
So the price is per hour.
It's per hour?
The historic on the other side of the hill.
Okay.
It's 1 hour and a half to do it. It's the minimum tour that we have. We start with the cathedral, then we go to viewpoints, Santa Lucia, Gates of the Sun. Then we stop on the highest natural viewpoint of Lisbon.
This is the south.
It's next to the St. George Castle.
St. George Castle?
It's the highest viewpoint. It's on the other side. You have
the other side.
trees.
Okay.
National Pantheon, Monastery of St. Vincent. Then we go around the castle. The price for the whole tour is 100.
100 euro.
Take up to 4 people.
Okay. And it's not. Is it negotiable?
Yeah,
It's negotiable. Okay.
it's negotiable.
All right. Okay. Cool. I'm waiting for my tour guide, so we're just gonna walk around. Maybe when I'm done, I'll do that.
Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right. Good. Nice one. What's your name?
Marcus.
Marcos. Okay, if we come here in the studio, maybe I'll go with you. Okay, all right, cool. But there's an antique one too, the Alto. That's nice to see an antique car. I think I have a ticket for this bar store, which I'm gonna do soon. But whilst I'm waiting for my tour guide, I guess let's do a little tour as we walk up this hill. Now listen, Lisbon is hilly. It's gonna be a lot of walk, so if you want to come here, make sure you get some comfortable shoes, get some sneakers, and be ready to walk. Okay, so I pick a hotel in Baixa, which is like the downtown, which is right in the, you know, it's the best place. It's close to everything. So if you really want to save on transportation, or you want to be close to most of the action, I think Baixa is a place to stay. I'll tell you about my hotel later, but I'm just right in the center. So I'm about to embark on a 3-hour walking tour through the city of Lisbon, where we get to see the city's main landmarks like Parque do Comércio, Bairro, and Church of Chiado. And if you're somebody who likes history, this would be a good tour to do. It costs about 117 euros, that includes taxes, and it comes with a snack or a local drink. Alright, so I'm waiting for my tour guide, and when she comes, we'll start a tour. So this is where I'm supposed to be. Here is the fountain over here. So once again, I booked this tour on a website called With Locals, or you can get it up, or you get somebody who lives in Lisbon who knows the city more, that can take you around.
I'll get to that soon.
Okay.
And you know, the castle was made by the Moors, and it was conquered by the then first king of Portugal, Afonso I.
Alfonso, okay.
In 1147.
Okay.
The story, there's another legend related to the conquest of Lisbon. The story goes that when the Portuguese came, naturally the Moors fled to the inside of the castle and tried to close the gates to protect themselves. There was a warrior called Martim Muniz who realized they weren't going to make it, so he threw himself between the gates to stop them from closing, and he ended up dying crushed between them. His nasty death, though, allowed the Portuguese to get into the castle, and it's been ours ever since. What you have, this started off as an initiative of the Urban Art Gallery, which is an association associated with the town hall, and their main goal basically is to spread street art all around. Okay. Over here, there are 7 panels overall. Originally, they started off, they invited, you know, they did a competition, 7 different artists won, and they did it, and now they changed the rules.
But the 28 is the most popular one that you have to get on.
Good luck with that.
Everybody talks about that.
No, just because everybody talks, just because you can doesn't mean you should. No, I'll tell you why I don't advise it. I mean, now of course it's November, so the lines are not that big.
So I am with my tour guide here, which I got on local.
With locals.
With locals, okay. So withlocals.com, you go. You have a local guide who lives in Lisbon, who knows the place more, and she'll tell you more about the history of this place. So my local guide is a model who I'm working with right now, and we're just doing a tour of this place. Now look where we're walking. This is so small, like the cars, the pavement is so small, the cars over here, and the tram goes on this track. I mean, this is Europe. So we're going to the church of Saint Roch or São Roch. This is a church that survived the earthquake. And also, was it black plague? Was it
Black plague?
Black plague. Okay. All right. So it's a protector of the black plague. Okay. Saint of lost objects. So I guess when you get pickpocketed, you come over here and say,
and you pray to Saint Anthony,
and you get it back.
Yes.
Okay.
And but here he's known for being the saint of marriages.
Oh, okay.
There are several stories. In his lifetime, it's said that the reason why he's known for that is because there was a woman who was in love, a poor woman who was in love with a rich guy, but he couldn't afford. She couldn't afford the dowry, and so Saint Anthony collected the money of the church and gave it to her. The other version says that there's an actual superstition. Once again, we go back to burying. There's a superstition for lost objects and marriages, which is you should bury a Saint Anthony statue upside down, and the lost objects, you can only take it out if the object has been found.
What area is this?
Right now we're still in Bairro Alto. Bairro Alto.
We say Bairro Alto.
Bairro Alto.
Bairro Alto. Okay, guys.
It's the same, don't worry.
No, I mean I like to say it in Portuguese, you know. And I've tried it. My Uber driver was telling me how to say it, and I still can't say it. It's Bairro Alto.
Bairro Alto. Bairro Alto.
Bairro Alto. Okay. All right.
This is one of the many streets that is closed off to cars now.
Okay, that's good.
The place I like to recommend, if you have to come some places over here inside.
Here?
Yes. This is called Trindade. It's Portuguese food. But
okay.
I like this. I would say, I mean, more than the food, there's a space.
Ah. What's the name again? Trindade?
Trindade.
Beautiful. There's a nice Portuguese restaurant in Bairro or Bairro Alto, if you want to say it that way. So come and check this out. Okay. Let's see. It's interesting. Because I haven't had anything to eat this morning. Just got the plane and to the hotel and here.
Over here, this is one of like the chefs' cuisine. This Avilés is one of the most famous.
So it might be expensive?
I mean, check out the prices. I mean, it's always up to where people are coming. You can say, oh, that's cheap. But
well, it's not that bad. Like, what, 14 is 14 euro, 70. It's pretty cool. It's pretty, I don't think it's expensive. Okay. So maybe when I'm done, I don't know. You got Portugal, like mostly like cod and
yes.
And sardines.
Sardines are not from this season, or maybe if you find sardines,
they're seasonal.
They are, yes, they're frozen. They always have little things happening there all the time.
So our farmer is all the way up there, right?
Yes. But also you can see, I mean, we have here the cool, trendy stores. See why the 28 tram should not be?
It's always packed.
Yes. Over here.
Why is it so popular? What is it? Why the 28?
Because it goes through the main areas of the historical center.
Oh, okay.
Also, over here, remember I told you about the boat with the ravens? Look over there on the street lamp, see?
Oh, yeah, okay.
The boat with the ravens representing St. Vincent's journey to here.
So this one,
it was in trash. You can also see that the trash bins and street lamps.
They all have that.
Yes, I've been seeing it a lot. You know, guys' tattoos.
So I'm in Chiado. Still doing my tour. Okay. And this is the avenue of the Liberty Avenue.
No. This is Rua Garret Street. This is our one of our main shopping areas here. That avenue is the one I told you where the trees are.
No, because I saw Amazed. I'm like, oh, this is like in high class, whatever. No.
No, I mean it's high class, but in terms of shopping, it's more middle class.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Sorry.
Eu vou só explicar muito rapidamente e já sai daqui, sem problema.
Okay.
Over here, this is the name of the poet.
Chiado was a poet.
Yes, he was. His name is over here in Bairro, but that's Chiado.
Okay.
And Chiado became famous. Over here, this is one of our most famous cafes. That's the statue over there of one of our most famous poets of the 20th century, Fernando Pessoa. There's at least 3 cafes that claim that this used to be their hangout spots.
Okay. like the fact that there's tiling everywhere.
Yes.
And this has been kept for like what?
Yeah,
how many years now?
The pavement has been, as we know it like this, has been around since at least the 19th century.
Okay.
Even though it's normally had paved streets before. Also, on the tour, we have a food or a drink or tasting stop.
Okay. I think food would be nice, better than drinking.
Yes, since 1868.
Bernard, okay.
Yes, this is. I have no idea what's that about, but let's see. I think they're college students.
Oh, did they just graduate or something?
It's if it's what I'm thinking, it might be hazing.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the origins of the suits are very old, and they used to have all these traditions, like you can only wear them on certain times of the year or for special occasions.
And these are like freshmen?
Yes, I mean the ones with the suits, no. The ones that don't have the suits do.
Okay.
So the ones that all have their faces painted are the first years.
Oh, okay.
And they're from, I didn't get into the university, but it's management.
Okay. It's good to, this is like your culture, right? The students come, they haze them, they put them to the streets.
Yes.
That's nice. Okay.
So
we're gonna go in here?
Yes, we're going inside.
Okay.
Yes.
Cuisine, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to Bernard to try my first Portuguese. I don't know if it's sweet or it's not. Okay. Flaky, and what is that?
It's not mandatory, but you can have it with cinnamon. Some places also have icing sugar.
Okay.
My advice to you is try it plain first and then try it with the cinnamon.
Okay. Alright. So this is the famous pasta di nata, right? I heard it's very flaky, so I'm just gonna try that. This is good.
I don't have to film me eating the whole thing too. No.
I like custard, so right in my olive.
This happens every Saturday. It's a second-hand book fair.
Like
and
a flea
over
market.
here, speaking of books, the oldest operating bookshop in the world, Guinness World Stamp and everything, since 1732.
This one?
Yes.
So this is the oldest bookshop in the world. This Guinness Book Record. Okay. That's where are you? I was like, where are you?
Over here.
What's the name? What's called what?
Bertrand, over there. So that's Bookshop Bertrand, that's what it says.
Oh, and the cafe that went to is Bertrand too. The cafe that went is
Bernard.
Oh, Bernard. Oh.
Bernard Bertrand.
Can I just take a peek?
Sure.
Alright, so this is the oldest bookstore in the world, the Guinness Book World Record. So you just take a peek, that's all.
See over here?
Where is it? Oh, okay, this certifies that. Okay, 1732. It's interesting.
Boa tarde, não sei se ele pode filmar-se.
Pode, desde que eu não apareça, pode.
All the books here are in Portuguese? Or what?
Yes, but they also have English books.
Oh, okay.
I mean, French, German.
Okay. Oh, and they have a cafe at the back?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. So it's good to be part of the Guinness record.
Yes.
So we're still in Chiado.
Yes, over here you have, this is a vida portuguesa, which means a Portuguese life. And it was a business that basically assembles together in a single store.
A Portuguese what? Wife? Or life?
Life.
Oh, life. Vida, okay.
Vida is a life.
Oh, okay.
And it's basically, if you want something truly authentic Portuguese, this is a place where you come to get it.
Let's check in, let's see.
Yes.
Alright. You're just getting your So if you want something authentic Portuguese, this is the shop to come. It's a Vida. Okay. So all these are made by them, or
Yes, this is as traditional Portuguese as you can get.
Oh.
In all its variants. I wasn't here the last time. Traditional figures for the nativity scene, so you could do your own nativity scene.
So this is a traditional liquor made in Portugal. It's called ginger, roughly about 17% alcohol. It's very sweet. It has a cherry taste to it. So something you should try. It was made in 1905 to connect the bottom with the top of the hill. Made by a Portuguese architect with French origins, Raul Meunier du Ponsard. And it was made with this purpose, so basically people would go up. It is said that back in the day there used to be a cafe, you can see over here. There used to be a cafe up there?
In the early days, yes, but then they took it down. And back in the day, when you went for the elevator, we could at least go at the very top and see the view.
Alright, so there's always a line to get to this elevator. So I know there's another way to get up there. You don't want to join the line. But this is like a must-do tourist attraction in Lisbon.
Square.
Four Square.
Peter the Fourth Square.
Oh, Peter the Fourth Square.
No, not the Fourth Square.
Okay, say it again.
Peter.
Oh, Peter?
Yes, the fourth. That's
Peter the Fourth Square.
Famous because he made Brazil independent in 1822.
Oh, okay.
And
I drove past here and I was trying to get. I'm like, I want to see that.
Yeah, do you want to check out the Christmas market?
Yeah, because I think my hotel is just right around the corner over here.
And over there you can see a bit of the castle. That's wrong.
Oh.
It's also why many people are here. It's Black Friday. It's a weekend.
Okay.
It's a Christmas market.
Oh, this is Christmas. Okay.
Yes. Watch out for the stair.
Yeah, my hotel is right here. Oh, so look, you go through the arch over there.
Yes.
That's where my hotel is.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because when we were coming, we just drove around this circle for like 3 times because we couldn't figure it out. It's a small arch that the car can go in. Peter the Fourth was who again?
He became famous because he made Brazil independent in 1822. That's his most famous speech.
Oh, he made Brazil independent.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So they should might have a big statue in Brazil for him then.
Yes, in fact, right now he's buried there.
Oh, he's buried there?
But his heart is in a church in Porto. He already asked for his heart to be buried there.
He is buried in Brazil.
He's buried in Brazil,
but his heart
it's not unheard of. Kings would give hearts or gods or something as a sign of devotion.
Oh, so his heart is in Porto. But
Yes.
then the whole body is in
In Brazil, yes.
Oh, interesting.
Don't worry, I'm never far. That would be a great experience for you to know. Oh my God, I got lost in Lisbon.
Yeah. I mean, now I know where my hotel is. I could just walk there.
And over here, yeah.
So I have to try these foods since I'm here. This sheep cheese and goat cheese, some cornbread, and also they have this salted melted cheese with ham. I mean, I'm gonna gain weight over here. And these are the taxis, how taxis look like. It's not yellow car, see green and black. What is this that you're doing over here?
Sorry?
What is that?
This is a St. Dominic Square. This?
Yeah.
Roasted chestnut. Chestnuts are in season right now.
Okay.
That's why you see them, people selling them all the time here.
Is it good? It tastes good?
Yes, overall they're quite good.
Huh? Can I? How much is it, sir?
It's €3.
Okay. I'll try. Yeah. It's just one?
No. So it's 12 chestnuts.
Okay. I'm here myself. I think it's my first chestnut I'm trying. And I like the way this is done over here. This is like traditional. Okay, roasted chestnut. So I'm gonna try my first chestnut. So this is like the ginger I was telling you about. Let's go. I have to taste it. Let me just go try that.
So, yes, that's a wild sour cherry which is made from, and then it has sugar, cinnamon, and something we call firewater. We can't drink it here, but you have to pay this one.
This is my first ginger that I'm having in Lisbon, so this is a must do if you come to Lisbon, right? Sweet. Do this, right?
Yes, don't forget it has a pit.
I'm officially drunk. So wait, this is a codfish, right? Let me see that. Sorry, I've never seen a codfish like this. So Portugal is known for codfish. This is how it is. And what is this famous?
It's a Christmas market, just like the other.
I'm talking about a statue over there.
Sorry, John the First.
John the First.
So remember that I told you that the oldest alliance in the world was between Portugal and England?
Yes.
This was the king that got married to the English woman.
Oh, okay. I just want to see. I always see how they mom. I've never seen that. Okay.
Not now, because you are prepared. It's not magic.
I know, but it's like I always see you already up. I don't know how you put it on. So this area is what?
This is Baixa still.
Oh, Baixa still.
Yes,
Okay.
this is Baixa.
All right.
So all of these areas were built post-earthquake.
Okay.
In a way that even for today's standard is still considered way ahead of its time. The buildings inside have inside them what we call the cage structures, which are these wooden structures that that supposedly will move in case of an earthquake. And if they're properly maintained, it's that they can still survive an earthquake today.
Oh, okay.
And also the area where we're going right now.
I think this is the biggest walkway for pedestrians in the whole of Lisbon, right? Because everywhere I see is like that small.
Yes. See, this is what I told you about the picture of the elevator.
Oh.
So this is the place. This is the best angle, really.
So what is the name of this street?
Silver Street.
Silver Street.
Yes.
Okay.
I have to say, I've never seen the street this busy in terms of people.
This is busy?
Yes.
Really?
For this street, because
Portugal is known for sardines, right? So this is one of the famous sardine shops you can ever find on Silver Street in Baixa. So if you come here, try and get this. I have never encountered a sardine shop before where they just sell sardines, and these are like, they call it crazy sardines. And you have sardines in comic characters. Unbelievable. So when you're in Portugal, you have to get at least one of these. Buying my first Portuguese gold sardine. This is like 22 euros for one. I like the way that it's packaged. It's interesting. So here's a picture of this edible gold flakes in the sardines, which costs roughly about 23 euros. I mean, I'm just gonna get it just to try it and see how it tastes.
Cider, which is a big flaky paste.
Okay. What was the name again?
Chiado.
Chiado?
Oh. The packages.
Okay.
This is Cristiano Ronaldo's hotel.
You know, I nearly stayed here. That was my one I was gonna book. I booked it first because I'm a CR7 fan.
At the beginning of the tour.
So this Commerce Square.
It was here. This used to be called, we also call it Terreiro do Paço, which means palace grounds. And because these were the palace grounds, so one of our kings decided to settle his palace here during the expansion time.
Alright, so this is a very famous, or the famous square in Lisbon. The signs and the human. So I remember this place was destroyed in the 1755 earthquake. This is a must see. I mean, this it's like coming to Times Square in New York City. But this is where the earthquake. So this is where, you know, the tsunami, the water came, were here, destroyed all this place. It was rebuilt. But this is a famous archway. I think you can go to the top over there. So let's go check it if we can make it to the top. See that? So we're going to this famous square. This is still Baixa. Trying to see if I can get up. This is the Rua Augusta. So it's $3.50 just to go up to the Arco de Rua Augusta, or the Rua Augusta Arch. So let's go. You got to pay over here. Oh, it's a turnstile that goes over here. Okay, so this is a beautiful view. If you walk up all the winding stairs of the Rua Augusta Arch, and you see the whole of Lisbon. So you can see that it's been a very eventful day, straight from the airport, doing this walking tour with my tour guide, my father, which has been great. I got to see a lot of places, get to know most of the historic places in Lisbon, try the food. So this is how you can spend a day in Lisbon.